You need to remind me to put this on my list for the next time that we go. Because I like that.
Isn't that nice? Linger. Well, I think it's like a combination of like balmy gloss tinted lip oil.
Love it.
Which is why I pulled that out, because I thought for sure you would like it.
Chef's kiss. I spend way too much time on TikTok, and it's obvious. Went to Sephora.
We're back. We went shopping.
I was good. Were you good?
Oh, I spent more than you.
That's okay. Well, I had a gift card.
I still spent more than you. So this is editing, Melissa, and I just wanted to jump in here and share. I don't think it was real clear in the footage. We had filmed all day to do that little chatty get ready with me. I hadn't downloaded the footage. We came back from our shopping trip and I had about 5 minutes of space, memory space, to record. And the lights started flashing, which is why I'm like, what's going on here? So we breezed through that pretty quickly. So I wanted to just include a little additional footage in this video showing you a little bit more about the products that we picked up and show, do some swatching for you, that kind of thing.
Let's just talk about the fact that the line was long, but they were so sweet about it and they gave us samples.
I've never heard of this brand. Arborian? Korean Skin Therapy CC Cream.
You just said it so nicely.
Arborian. And it was hotter than holy heck in there. And one of the things I really wanted to look at was the new Fenty powder foundation. We went to the Fenty display. It wasn't there. I'm like, oh, sometimes they launch and they don't have it in store yet. And as we were leaving, there was a whole big giant display. And I was like, damn.
We should have asked.
I almost did.
But
I didn't.
It's okay.
And so I left without buying any of the Fenty stuff that I really wanted to try. So I guess I might have to go back. Once we got back from Sephora, I was really sad that I hadn't picked up the Fenty compact of powder foundation. And I was like, I can get it online. So I popped online and I don't know why I did this, but I checked my rouge status. And I had $13 left to spend in this calendar year to maintain my rouge status. And I was like, okay. I usually don't pay attention to it. I'm almost always make rouge. But this year with the pandemic, I really haven't been buying as much makeup. And so I was like, oh, for $13, I'm going to find something to pick up. And so I placed a last minute order right before the end of the year, so that would qualify me for rouge for all of this year. So, and you're probably going, what's the difference? Well, it's the difference between 15 and 20% when they have their sales. So, I picked up the Fenty foundation. Here is the Fenty powder foundation, and I'm going to try it out for the first time. I decided to go with shade 150. It's a pretty octagonal package. So here's the foundation and there is a sponge underneath. I guess I'll apply it with a sponge because that's what they're providing. It's medium to full coverage, light as air, flawless filter effect. Let's see how good a match this is. I think that's going to be a beautiful match. So I'm going to go in around the corners of my nose and on my nose where I like to have the most coverage. Like down here, right around my mouth. Oh, I think this color is great. I've applied everything. There's probably a tiny little bit of product here, and I'm just gonna knock down some of the shine under my eyes. I don't like using a lot of powder under there. I think that's really pretty. I'm so happy with that.
Okay. They did a really good job at this store with the social distancing, and they had the stuff on the floor, but were people really abiding by that? No.
No.
But
I did like, so when we've been to Ulta, they have tape over all the display samples. And I understand why. But at Sephora, everything was open. Like you could
touch the
You
stuff.
could swatch it on your hand. Do you want to just do all yours and then I'll do all mine?
Yeah, sure. So I did get the Too Faced Born This Way concealer that I was talking about earlier, but I got this in my my current shade, which is pale, pale. My other one, I showed it to my mom like side by side. It's like
Whoa.
orange compared to this. But I don't self tan all winter long, but I do occasionally. So that shade will work for me in.
Oh, we have 2 minutes.
That shade will work for me in the summertime. Okay, the next thing that I got was an angled eyeliner brush to do my eyeliner with because I was using my eyebrow brush to do my eyeliner today. No bueno. And then I picked up the Nude Light eyeshadow palette by Huda Beauty.
Huda.
And I've never owned anything by her, so I was like, I touched one of the shimmery colors and I fell in love. So
Yes.
that's what I bought.
I'm going to go quickly. I have more things, but I think I can move quickly. I bought a new eyeshadow. No, a new eyelash curler, the one from Shiseido that everyone talks about. I'm sure most of you have seen this Shiseido eyelash curler. People rave about it, and I thought I would give it a go. After comparing it to my old faithful Tarte eyelash curler, just by holding it up, you know, curved end to curved end, this is a fraction flatter. And I understand that this is an Asian brand. I think that Asian eyes are a little bit probably flatter. They have a little less curve to them. But so many people really love this, I thought I would give it a try. And I feel like it's good. I don't see a huge difference from this, to be very honest, other than it's cleaner, because I've had this one for 2 or 3 years. But I'm going to continue to work with it, even though I don't really like having loops here. I prefer to have just the flat here. I feel like I have more control. A little story time. Probably, I don't know, 20 years ago, I was using an eyelash curler like this, and I had my eyelashes in it, and my fingers were a little slick, and it slipped, whoosh, and it pulled out almost every single eyelash on this eye, which I think is why maybe the eyelashes on this eye are a little different than the eyelashes on this eye. I'm not sure. These are a little bit longer, they're a little curlier, and I never curl them. But I always curl this side to try and get them to match. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous using an eyelash curler like this. You know, since that happened and my eyelashes grew back, I don't think I've used an eyelash curler with a handle like this since. I think it did a nice job curling my lashes. Of course, I am using my absolute favorite mascara, which is this one that Kate was talking about. And I have a couple of new ones that I've tried, and I don't like them as much. I think this does a much better keeping these lashes curled. And I know now these probably look a little bit higher, but they'll fall a little bit and they'll look perfect. I picked up a new Longwear Cream Shadow Stick from Bobbi Brown in the shade Vanilla, which is like the lightest shade that they make, because I want to use that as like my base. So what I picked up is this Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Eyeshadow Stick. These are my favorite eyeshadow sticks. I like them even better than the ones from Laura Mercier. I just think they go on better, they last longer, and I wanted to have this really neutral color to use for like an eyeshadow base. This is Vanilla. You can see it's very much a skin tone. And I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my eyelids. What I like about this is it cancels out some of the redness on my lids. So here you can see I have the shadow on and here I don't. And I think it makes for a really lovely base for applying your eyeshadow. Picked up another of these soft Plain Pinch matte liquid blushes from Rare Beauty. It's sealed, damn it, in this color because I really liked the other one. I did pick up this full size of the Rare Beauty cheek tint, and this is in the shade Grace. These little cheek colors come in 2 finishes. A matte finish, which is what this is, and what she calls like a luminous finish. And I really like this little formula, it is very pigmented. So buyer beware, you have to be really careful. But I thought I would just go ahead and demonstrate it on my bare skin so you could see what the color looks like. It's really pretty. I like this color a lot. I do think when you pull out the doe foot, what's on the end of the applicator is way too much. Like even if you put that on 2 cheeks. So instead of putting the doe foot on like this, I'm gonna hit it this way so I have a little bit more control. And you really only need 1 small dot. So I'm gonna do that on each cheek. And I know that looks like nothing. Looks like nothing. And I think today, I usually use my fingers to blend it out, but today I think I'm going to use this little e.l.f. small stipple brush and just give that a go. I think I like the way that blends it out. And actually, maybe I went a tiny bit too light, but you get the idea. I still think that's plenty pigmented for my cheeks. Looks super pretty. And what's nice about this is it's such like a natural finish. It totally like blends in with your skin, so it doesn't look cakey like sometimes powder blush can look, or heavy like a cream blush can look. And in today's world right now, where I'm not always wearing a lot of makeup, but I like the way a little blush brightens my complexion, I don't really have to worry about it like coming off on my mask when I go out. It just gives me a little healthy glow. I bought a replacement of the Kiehl's eye cream that I've been enjoying so much. I really love this eye cream. And when we went shopping, I realized I have very little left in here. So I decided to pick up another one of these. And they're super, super moisturizing and last pretty long throughout the day. I don't know if some of you older gals or girls or women who are about my age find that by like the middle of the afternoon, under your eyes feels really dry. And I definitely fall into that category. So I was like, no, this really almost lasts like for an 8-hour day. Glad to have that back. And they do offer this in a bigger size, but I went again for the smaller size because it lasts a really long time. Sometimes before it totally dries down, I will go ahead and put a little concealer under my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and do that today. I like to do it before the moisturizer dries down too much because I feel like it gives a nicer finish. So yeah, I'm using this ColourPop concealer, which I really love, and a little brush just to blend that out. I really, really like the way that looks. The Kosas Lip Balm, Sport Balm. So this is what the Kosas Sport looks like. This does come in like a tinted version as well, like a cool like pinky color and then a more natural color. I opted for the clear, just the clear. It is a little oval shape, so I've used this a few times and I think it does a really nice job. But I also think my Blistex Soft and Lush does an excellent job. So I don't know if I would repurchase this again. I'm glad I tried it. But for just a general clear little lip balm, this is thebomb.com. And this set, this Mini Magic Enhance Your Natural Lashes and Brows from Lash MD. Because, I don't know, I just feel like my lashes are done.
I swatched them.
You swatched them? Oh,
But you're not going to be able to like see all of that. But yeah.
Cool. And I think we're out of time. Who knows? I upload videos every Saturday morning, and I'll include a link to last week's video right up here. And I'll let the YouTube algorithm make a suggestion for what you might want to watch over here. And I look forward to seeing you real soon. Okay, bye!